Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to be here. And today is Tuesday, 4th of November. Hope you're having a good day. Just one day before tomorrow, November the 5th, here in the UK. It's called Fireworks Night. It's the night that they celebrate a guy called Guy Fawkes and the gunpowder plot. I don't know if you got taught that at school, but it's a day before that. So unfortunately, lots of fireworks going off in the UK and not good for the animals at all, but there you go. Anyway, let's bring you up to date. OES wise, no new update there as of yet. We are expecting actually some news to be popping there very shortly, so keep your eyes out on that. A big hello to everybody who has managed to get a hang of the time clock change, especially over the pond there. Nice to see you all on here live. Always happens every year when the clocks change. Normally, going into spring isn't so much of a problem, but definitely the fall certainly causes a lot of problems. And this year actually has been a little bit easier. There's only been 1 week difference. Last year there was 2, so there you go. Okay, news I've got for you though, and we are allowed to bring you this now. You've probably seen it all over social media at the moment, but that is, we can now officially say that the priority position people have been confirmed and they have been onboarded into Victory with Ash. These are the first wave, guys, of the people that have been brought into Victory with Ash. We now are moving on to the next set of people, the second wave. Okay, and again, all of this is done by private invitation. I have seen, and obviously I've had it as well, an awful lot of people reaching out asking for referral links. Okay, and at this stage, it's not public. It is a private invitation. This means that the invitee, that is the person with the link, has to actually reach out to that person and ask them to join their circle. Why? Because it is a strategic way of allowing people into Victory with Ash who are of the right people that others can work with at this stage. Obviously, down the road, in a very short period of time, by the way, it will go public, and then obviously there will be links, and you can choose whoever you want to go with by then. I am going to say this, okay? When you are building your circle of people, your organization, and all of the rest of it, those people should want to work with the people that they are inviting. It really is important that you yourself become one of the people who is going to help other people to succeed. It's not about just joining up and then expecting things to happen. This is not how Victory with Ash is going to work, and this is certainly not how the new business is going to work. It is not, and I keep repeating this, going to be a passive income. This is why it is important that when you are inviting other people, if you are one of the lucky ones who is going to be part of the second wave of people, that you select people that you want to work with, that you feel align with yourselves, you feel that they are people that you can trust, which is extremely important, and that you're happy to work with them. I understand the frustration by many because they see other people maybe, or hear other people that are getting into Victory with Ash and they feel they're getting left behind. I can assure you, nobody will be left behind. Unless you are one of the people that have been derogatory to the company, that you have been negative to the company, or you have done something that is, in the company's opinion, bad for their reputation. So basically, what we're saying here is 99.999% of everybody will get access to join Victory with Ash, whether it's now, whether it's through the second wave, or whether it's after that. It really doesn't matter. Everybody sees exactly the same. There is no secret compartments in Victory with Ash. There is no person who gets in there first is higher up the ladder than somebody else. There is no hierarchy whatsoever in Victory with Ash. We are all there for one purpose, and that is to learn through the modules that are going to be put in front of us within Victory with Ash, so that we can then learn the skills needed for our success when we move on to the next business, whenever that is. Okay. It's also interesting as well, and something that should be taken on board by absolutely everybody, that this is still part of the pruning process. This is part of what the company are actively looking at, to how individuals hold themselves and also conduct themselves with the guidelines that are given to them. And there is. How do I know this? Because we can all read the code of conduct that is there for everybody to see already on their website. Scroll to the bottom left-hand side, it'll say code of conduct. Okay, and we can already read what is expected of us when we go into Victory with Ash. Alignment, integrity, honesty are almost higher in paramount importance than actually anything else. Team sizes don't come into it. What you had before doesn't come into it. This is a new, fresh start. Remember, I said that when we go through those gates into Victory with Ash, we are going completely butt naked. We are not bringing anything with us. What any of us done previously is immaterial to what is going to happen moving forward. We are at that turnstile. We are going into a huge, massive stadium, but there's only one access point, and every single person literally has to go through that turnstile to get into the stadium. It's empty at the moment. Only those select few have been able to access Victory with Ash up until now. We are now moving onto this next wave, the next phase of the selection process going into Victory with Ash. And in a short period of time, even more people will be gaining access to it. Once the number that our CEO and company desire to have within Victory with Ash, then obviously those training modules will begin. Remember also what our CEO said. We are starting Victory with Ash by design with a blank canvas. This means that there is no start ahead of somebody else with those people that got in first. It makes no difference. He will start the learning modules when as many people that he feels he needs are within that area of Victory with Ash. Up until that point, we are all waiting for everybody else to join us. And that is what it's all about. The collective, the community, making the success of ourselves and the business collectively. We are all here together. So unfortunately, I'm saying unfortunately, but what I mean is don't get exasperated, don't get anxious if you haven't been invited by somebody yet to join them in their journey to Victory with Ash. Why? Because at this stage, it makes zero difference. Everybody will get in. Okay. Whose circle you are part of, again, is very important. You should and have a choice of who you want to be part of. It is as important that the person who invites you is happy with you, but also that you are happy with the person that is inviting you. Why? Because you deserve to have the best possible person looking after you that you possibly have. You have a choice. You have a choice of who you would like to be with. It is very, very simple. It's a two-way street. Again, our CEO, Ash Mufareh, mentioned this an awful lot. He mentioned about um, this two-way street of people who work for each other for the collective good. This is exactly what we are looking for, and people we are looking for to move forward into Victory with Ash. There is no me, I in team. Okay, it is all about the collective, and this is where you need to understand that at this stage we are going through this strategic process of onboarding people within Victory with Ash, and then obviously we'll go to the next and all of the rest of it. Okay, but I am really excited to be able to bring you the news that those first priority people have been onboarded into Victory with Ash, and we are now moving into the second phase of it. And obviously those people will be starting to be onboarded as well from today moving forward. And then once all those people are onboarded, then we will move on to whatever the next phase is. And quite frankly, we do not know what that next phase is. It might be the public phase. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and hear from our CEO. But it's certainly, from my point of view, exciting times at the moment. When you get into Victory with Ash, you will be seeing exactly the same as everybody else. Nobody has got anything extra within it that somebody else hasn't got. And you will see for yourselves exactly what is there. And that is, pretty remarkable. Okay, guys, that's it from me for today. Short and sweet. Unless we hear anything else or something pops, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll bring something along that will help you guys move forward, that will maybe give you some pointers onto how to build your circles, etc., and what things to look out for. Okay, until then, have a great day wherever you are, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. That's it from me. Bye for now.